camera moves through a serene English countryside, a stark contrast to the chaotic city streets, as we're introduced to Louisa Lou Clark. Lou, in her unique, colorful wardrobe, epitomizes the spirit of her quaint and comfortable small town. Lou works at a local cafe where her cheerful demeanor is a hit with the customers. Lou's idyllic day is shattered when the cafe owner, due to financial constraints, informs her that the cafe is closing and she is being let go, leaving her jobless. Lou's loving but financially struggling family is shown, highlighting her role as one of the primary breadwinners. The family pushes her to quickly find another job, emphasizing the desperate need for her contribution to the household income. She is in a long-term, stable yet unexciting relationship with her boyfriend, Patrick, who is obsessed with physical fitness and often overlooks Lou's needs and interests. Lou visits the job center, where she comically fails at various potential job opportunities, highlighting her lack of qualifications and the scarcity of jobs suited to her cheerful personality. Finally, she is presented with an opportunity to work as a caregiver for a young man who has recently become disabled, despite having no prior experience in care work. Lou goes for an interview at the trainer's castle-like home, feeling out of place and nervous amidst the luxurious surroundings. She meets Camilla Trainer, Will's mother, who is elegant, composed, but visibly stressed by her son's condition. Despite her lack of experience in caregiving, Lou's vibrant personality impresses Camilla, and she's offered the job as a companion to Will, largely to lift his spirits. She accepts the job, driven by her family's financial needs, despite her uncertainties about working with someone disabled. Lou first meets Will, who is cold, sarcastic, and distant. His bitterness over his disability is evident, and he initially makes no effort to connect with Lou. Will is quadriplegic, resulting from a motorcycle accident 2 years prior, leading to a drastic change in his lifestyle from an adventurous and high-flying career to being wheelchair-bound and dependent. Lou struggles with the dynamics of her role, navigating through Will's mood swings, and the technicalities of caring for someone with severe physical disabilities. The stark contrast between her cheerful disposition and Will's cynicism leads to initial clashes and awkwardness, but her determination to make the best out of the situation persists. It becomes apparent that Will's condition has taken a toll on the entire family, especially his parents Camilla and Stephen Trainer. Their marriage is strained, with Camilla being overly protective of Will and Stephen being more distant. Nathan, Will's medical caregiver, becomes an essential guide for Lou, instructing her on Will's medical needs and the physical aspects of his care. Despite the challenging start, Lou starts to see the job as more than a paycheck. She becomes genuinely invested in Will's well-being. She gradually becomes more comfortable in her caregiving role and starts to forge a tentative relationship with Will, marked by small victories and shared moments. Lou's persistence and vibrant personality slowly begin to impact Will. She starts to notice small changes in his demeanor, indicating that her presence might be making a difference. A turning point in their relationship occurs when Lou makes Will laugh for the first time, signaling a crack in Will's initially cold exterior. Their conversation begins to flow more naturally, and Will starts to open up about his interests, passions, and how drastically his life changed after the accident. Lou learns more about Will's past life, including his successful career in London, his adventurous spirit, and his previous relationships, particularly his broken engagement with a woman named Alicia. She starts to understand the depth of Will's loss, not just physically but also the life he once knew, his independence, and his view of himself. The climax occurs when Lou accidentally discovers Will's plan for assisted suicide, which he intends to pursue after giving his family 6 months to come to terms with his decision. This revelation is a pivotal moment for Lou, drastically shifting her approach towards her job and her feelings for Will. This act of discovery propels Lou into a new mission, not just to provide care, but to actively convince Will that his life is worth living. It signifies a transition from a lighthearted attempt at brightening Will's day-to-day life to a more profound and urgent quest to alter his perspective on life and death. Lou and Will engage in various outings and experiences that Lou has carefully planned. These are tailored to show Will the possibilities of enjoying life despite his disability, ranging from attending a horse race to visiting an art gallery. These activities reflect a marked shift in Will's attitude towards life, sparked by Lou's unwavering optimism. As they spend more time together, the emotional barriers between Lou and Will begin to crumble. This portion of the narrative highlights deeper, more meaningful conversations between them, where vulnerabilities are shared. Will opens up about the despair he feels concerning his physical condition and how it has altered his identity and sense of self. There's a juxtaposition between the budding relationship of Lou and Will and their respective familial and social ties. Lou faces misunderstandings and pressure from her family and boyfriend, who find it hard to grasp the depth of her commitment to Will. Simultaneously, Will grapples with the expectations and worries of his own family about his well-being and future. The most ambitious plan Lou sets into motion is a trip to an exotic locale, carefully chosen to accommodate Will's physical needs while offering a breathtaking escape from the everyday. It serves as a climax of their adventures, designed to showcase the beauty in life. The romantic feelings between Lou and Will are evolving. The trip amplifies their connection, leading to an admission of these deeper feelings. Despite the joyful moments, there is a bittersweet undercurrent, given Will's persistent thoughts on his decision. Notwithstanding Lou's efforts and their shared romantic connection, Will reveals that his decision remains unchanged. This pivotal moment is heart-wrenching for both, emphasizing the complexity of Will's feelings about life, autonomy, and love. After their exotic vacation, both Lou and Will are faced with their emotions and the looming decision that Will is determined to proceed with his plans for assisted suicide. Lou struggles with her feelings for Will, the knowledge of his decision, and the understanding of her limited influence on his choices. There is a conflict between what Lou desires for Will and Will's autonomy in deciding his fate. Lou's emotional pain becomes more poignant as she confronts the possibility of losing him. There are interactions between Lou and her family as they witness her increasing dedication to Will. They express their concern for her emotional well-being. There is also a focus on the Trainer family, who are preparing themselves for Will's decision, each dealing with the impending loss in their way. The depth of emotional connection between Lou and Will is undeniably at its peak. They share heartfelt confessions about the impact they've had on each other's lives. Lou admits her love for Will, while Will expresses how she made him genuinely happy after his accident. But he confides in her that his decision remains unchanged. He shares his desire for control over his life and his death, seeking dignity in his choice. Despite their feelings, Will's resolve introduces a tragic realization for both, that their time together is finite and that love cannot alter Will's choice. Respecting Will's decision, Lou's resolve to support Will, no matter the outcome. It's an emotionally charged journey, marking the last chapter of their story together. The support and presence of his parents and Lou showcase the complex emotions of love, loss, and acceptance intertwining with Will's final moments. The film concludes with Lou sitting in a cafe in Paris, a place Will wished for her to experience. Before his passing, Will arranges for significant portions of his wealth to be given to Lou, enabling her to pursue her dreams and live a full life beyond the constraints of her small-town existence. He leaves her with a letter, urging her to live boldly, explore the world, and embrace life's vast possibilities. Reading Will's last letter, she reflects on their journey together, the lessons learned, and the love shared. A significant emotional shift occurs in Lou. She grows more confident, empathetic, and purposeful, qualities that were always part of her but have been honed through her experiences with Will.